I've covered for you long enough. I might sound a little rough. I'm wearing orange now and so you've Scott, you did this, and now Scott. Now I know why. Now I know why. Now I know why. It was you, Scott, you, and now I know why. I asked you where your dad was. Where was Big Daddy? You got so angry when I went to feed the baby goat. Now Scott, now I know why. Now I know why. Now I know why. It was you, Scott, you, and now I know why.
Shut up.
Where your dad was. Where was Big Daddy? You got so angry when I went to feed the baby goat. Now Scott, now I know why. Now I know why. Now I know why. It was you, Scott, you, and now I know why. I am hella mad and burning with rage, Scott, and now I know why.
She was upset and scared to leave. She's talking about, she said, my response to
I am hella mad and burning with rage, Scott, and now I know why. Now I know why. Now I know why. It was you, Scott, you, and now I know why. Now I know why. It was you, Scott, you, and now I know why. I am hella mad and burning with rage, Scott, and now I know why.
Hello everybody, excited utterance here. My name's Hella, and it was you, Scott, you, and now I know why. And I'm really sorry to put that in your ear, but I'm not. Nah, I'm not. Not a little bit. Sorry, not sorry. Hey, Chitty, did you miss that yesterday? Makes me so happy. Makes me so happy. The drone operator must have been high as a guy. Oh, I might have sped that up a little bit. I may have put a little bit of crack on that drone operator footage. Hello everybody. Hey, Daniel D. Let's all get back on that Ferris wheel. Indeed. Hey, Laura Thomas, how are you? And hey, Megan. I love this song. Thank you. And I haven't put it up as a separate video yet. I'm going to have to do that. I'll do that shortly. Sax. Yeah, I thought the sax break was worth a little bit of a graphic to go with it. Damn it, Hella, you're good. Why, thank you. Well, I try. I have a reputation to live up to. Now I know why. Yeah, it had to be an earworm. It had to be an earworm. Patience, do I look like a doctor? What are you talking about, Justin Smith? Damn grifters. Yeah, I know. Well, I need to make a living somehow. Goodness me. It's clickbait. Yeah, well, gotta try. Exposing Ilya and Hella on X as corrupted creators. Go for your life. Maybe that will help, help the cash flow a little bit. Alrighty. Who else we got here? Oh, Erica. Hello, Erica. Good to see you. Now, let's bring in Ilya. How you going, Ilya? Muted as F.
Unmute me, woman.
I didn't mute you.
I thought you did.
No, on me.
No.
It wasn't me. And found it banging on the sofa.
Must have been the ceiling cat.
Must have been. Or it was Scott.
Could be.
Everything's Scott's fault. Everything is Scott's fault. Okay,
than me.
good morning, John. How are you? Hey, Rachel. Hey, Mads. Hey, Johnny Osprey. Good to see you too. Bob Masabo is here. Did I just say that already? Half Irish is late. You're late. How dare you be? You missed the song. You missed the song. Has anyone ever seen that internet meme that went around a few years ago called Coincidence? Did you ever see the Coincidence?
Yes.
Yeah? What a coincidence.
Yes, yes.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. That makes me feel like doing that.
What
right?
a coincidence.
What a coincidence. That one, yeah. I don't think we can play it on YouTube. We'll get struck. But yeah, we could put it on the Discord. That is so great. So yeah, when she goes, I am hella mad and burning with Rage Scott. That makes me feel like going, I am hella mad and burning with Rage Scott. Like, you haven't heard it? Oh, you're not late, Scott. You're here. You're here. Oh, no, sorry, Scott. Scott. Now I know why, Scott. Now I know why. You're innocent? Nah, you're not innocent. Vaguely. Oh, you remember Coincidence? Yeah. Are you on the Discord, Daniel? You need to be. You need to be. I'll put it on there.
I'll do it
I'm
right
glad
now.
I have. Oh, yeah, put the Coincidence on there. Yeah, it's so good.
I'll put in the Melody Farris thread.
Yeah, Choo Choo. Choo Choo's my favorite. Okay, so we're back with more murdering wife stories. Oh, yeah, baby. Nothing better than a good murdering wife story. Or murdering of wife, whichever. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. So today, we're getting into some first witnesses, and we're just going to finish off day one. So, not that long of a stream today, because day one started with opening statements a little bit later in the day. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at actually the drone footage and also a kind of hot kind of copper a little bit, but not the first one. The first one's not a hot copper. It's a chick. Let's get into it. Let's get into it with no further ado. And remember, 25 gifted memberships gets us an emoji. I need to change out those emojis, people. And I haven't made my Ferris wheel yet. I need to do that. So, naughty me. Naughty me. Let's go. Hello, Judgy Judge. Stop judging me, Judge.
Rid of it. The last trial, everybody used both of them. So.
It's good, Joseph. We keep it. You know, the first exhibit is going to be, it's labeled 911-1 for 911 call.
Oh,
And it
911
is
call.
July 5th, 2018 at 12:47 p.m. July 5th, 2018 at 12:47 p.m. It's about 2 minutes and 21 seconds, and it's Scott Ferris. And Judge, I have 2 minutes evidence this time by stipulation. All right.
They say Gary was pretty hot at the end.
It's 911 and then 1 in parenthetical.
Yes.
I'm not just kidding. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He cooled off. Oops, hang on. Sorry.
Hello, you paused it.
No!
2155 or so, 20.
Hang on a minute. How did we get to here? Have we brought the witness in?
They might be going over evidence to...
Because that was the end of the...
He got it wrong, and he corrected himself.
That was the end of the closing
So, ladies and
opening
gentlemen,
statements. Wait, he walks away.
Y'all can decide whether y'all want the mobile
Okay, they're
lectern to stay there or
talking
whether
about
y'all want to get rid of it.
lecterns.
The last trial, everybody used both of them. So.
It's good, Joseph. We keep
And
it.
so all of a sudden we're bringing in evidence?
Now, the first exhibit is going to be, it's labeled 911-1.
Oh, no, the exhibits that
911
they'll
call.
use.
And it is July 5th, 2018.
They just
started playing it.
12:47 p.m. July 5th, 2018 at 12:47
They're
p.m.
just
It's
marking
about 2
it,
minutes and
I think.
21 seconds, and it's Scott Ferris. And Judge, I have 2 minutes evidence this time by stipulation. All right. May I publish?
Who's a good little prosecutor?
It's 911 and then 1. in
Are you a good little
parenthetical.
prosecutor?
Sure would be offered by you.
I'm not just kidding.
Go ahead. No, good.
Y'all agree with the foundation?
2155 or so, 20.
Oh, it's stipulated. Okay.
My father has come up missing, and we just searched the property. It's a small farm, and I just found something near the farm that doesn't. He was burning brush. Now there's stuff in the fire that it could be him. I don't know.
All right, sir.
Hey,
What's Purcell Lane
beautiful.
run off of?
It's right off of Birmingham Road.
You said 2155 Purcell Lane, that's correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is your name?
Scott Farris, Farris.
What's a good callback number for you, Scott?
404-861-2667.
How old is you said your father?
Yes, sir.
How old?
He just turned on the 68. Yes.
68, okay.
Okay, I've already got a question. How did he know it was his dad?
That's
Burned up so badly, he had to be identified by his teeth. Right?
Oh, is that what they said?
Yeah,
Ooh.
right? So how did he know from looking at the burn pile that that was his dad?
Maybe go
Hey?
back a few seconds.
Okay.
And yeah.
I know. How old was your dad? That's not long enough. Okay, what's your name? Scott Ferris. At least you can go, all right, sir.
Birmingham Road.
You said 2155 Purcell Lane, that's correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is your name?
Scott Farris, Farris.
What's a good callback number for you, Scott?
404-861-2667.
How old is you said your father?
Yes, sir.
How old?
He just turned on the 68. Yes.
68, okay.
Because they knew he was missing. But that...
Now I'm calling you to say that we've been walking around looking for him, and I went where the fire's still smoldering. And I'm ex-military. I was deployed to Iraq. I've seen what burned up bodies look like, and this looks like a body.
Okay.
Yeah, Sam will learn that one the hard way.
All right, sir, I've got him on the way out there for you.
Stop
I'm going to send
it,
the police and the
Justin.
fire department out there. Just try and leave everything that you can, the way you found it down there, and we've got him on the way out there for you, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do for you, sir?
No, that'll be it.
All right, sir, thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, you've reported a burned dad. Anything else I can do for you? Okay, bye. See ya. Anything else?
lunch break.
Pizza? Yeah, okay, bye. All right, so he's ex-military. He knows what burned bodies look like, got that. And he says that his dad's been missing for the last few days. Cool. I suppose he didn't say flat out that it was his dad. But he's making a pretty clear inference. And do you see the way Melody, when she heard that, she was like, see that? Now I know why.
Say called Sarah Love. Sarah Love.
Love.
Oh, it's not inconceivable, Mads. It's just usually the person who calls 911 is suspect number one.
True.
Stand up and stretch. Let's see right there, Captain.
Sir, can you stand up? Sir, can you stand up,
Can you
please,
stand
Mr.
up?
Prosecutor? Sir.
Let's-
Oh, you are.
Oh, you are standing up.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
swear from the evidence you got presented this matter shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. I did. Go ahead, have a seat, make yourself comfortable.
I'd think very
Say full name for
carefully
the
about it, Daniel D.
Sarah Jane Love.
And where do you work and what do you do?
I'm a firefighter paramedic with Cherokee County Fire and Emergency Services.
What's your rank there?
Captain.
Tell the
this
jury how long you've been
prosecutor's
doing
gotta
what you do.
Well, I've been a
Have
paramedic
it
for
up to
28
here.
years, and I've been with the fire department for almost 22.
And what is I know there's paramedics, EMTs, and firefighters. What are they all and how are they different?
So there's
Dad.
an EMTI, which is like a basic, the lowest level you can work on an ambulance, and then an advanced, and then a paramedic.
And do you have a certain area that you work in the county or is it just, how does that work?
You're typically assigned to a station.
You ever had to
A
testify
zone.
before at a trial?
I'm sorry?
You ever had to testify before at a trial?
Yes.
And you know why you're here today?
Yes.
I want to turn your attention now back to July 5th of 2018. It was a Thursday. I think y'all responded around right around 12:59 p.m. to the residents in this case. Is that right?
I don't have the date and times in front of me, but yes, we did
Okay.
respond.
Do you remember? Was it midday, afternoon?
Afternoon, I believe.
Okay. If I told you around 1 o'clock, any reason to disagree with me on that?
No.
All right. And do you remember where you went to? Where the property was?
Yeah, it was in the area of Freeholm or Alpharetta.
2155 Purcell Lane in Alpharetta, Georgia.
Yes.
Is that the residence?
Yes.
Just a little bit. Get in front of you, talk over it, and we fine.
Okay.
And this was the Farris house. Is that right?
I believe so, sir.
And was the house where you went and where all this occurred, what county was that in?
Cherokee County.
Do you remember what you got called out for?
We got called out for a person fell into a fire.
Just a person falling into a
Wow.
fire?
Initially, yes, sir.
Now, as you were heading out there, tell the jury just kind of what did you pack up, what did you take, and what did you expect to see?
Well, we responded with the fire truck and the ambulance. I was on the ambulance that day. We were originally dispatched to a person falling in the fire, and then it became a person down call, which means that they need resuscitation.
It means what? I'm sorry.
They need to be resuscitated. They don't have a pulse or not breathing.
As you were going there and going to the scene, what did you think you were going to find?
Gonna try and
We were gonna
resuscitate
find a
him.
patient that needed to be resuscitated.
Like a person?
Yes.
Maybe just falling out or something?
Yeah, just from the information, he fell in the fire.
When you got there, do you remember seeing anybody from the family, a son or not?
Yes, somebody met us at the end of the driveway. The driveway was pretty long, so the guys on the fire truck were getting onto the ambulance with us to ride in, and there was a gentleman there at the end of the driveway so that he would show us where the body was at.
Were y'all there first before law enforcement, the sheriff's department?
I believe so, but they wasn't far behind us.
And how long did it take you to get there from the call? The call came out about 12:47. Did it take you very long?
I don't believe so. I don't have my reports. I don't know exactly how long.
Well, what
Was
do
it a
you
short
have?
drive?
Fairly short, yeah.
And when you arrived, just kind of tell the
You're
jury
fairly
what you remember,
short.
what you remember seeing and what was going on.
So initially we stopped at the driveway, picked up what we found out later was the gentleman's son. He was telling us that he had been in Afghanistan and he had seen burned bodies before and he knew what they looked like. And I was trying to get information about if he was,
You single?
breathing, if he was alert at the time, or, more information about the patient. And he just kept saying that over and over. And then when we got to the house, he
Kept
rode in
saying,
the back
"I
of the
knew
ambulance.
what
When we got to the house, he
burned
walked us around
bodies
to the
looked
back
like
side of the
over and
house
over?
to a large burn area.
When you first met with, who's going to be Scott, we believe, the son.
Seemed like
When
he had
you
an
first met with
erection.
him,
Thought that was odd.
when you were talking to him, were you trying to answer him questions, see if he would answer him?
I was just trying to find out what kind of condition at the time we assumed the patient was going to be in. If we were going to be working a cardiac arrest or just treating a burn patient or what we were going to find when we got around to the back.
Was that because you thought there was going to be a human being there? Mm-hmm. And did you, when you were asking him questions, was it his state of mind? Was he telling you stuff? Was he able to tell you things?
He just kept saying over and over that he knew what a burned body looked like, and I was asking more like, was he breathing and was he conscious? And he just kept saying he knew what a burned body looked like.
You're not supposed to witness. Go ahead.
I don't have to ask.
Yes, you're right.
Is it-
Now, we've marked exhibits a little differently. In this.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so Rachel's saying he could have also been having flashbacks that can be traumatic, and I get that.
All right.
I get that. Like, if the guy has been to Iraq and he's seen
Yeah.
piles of burnt bodies, this could
Yeah. be
be like a traumatic flashback kind of moment for him, if you look at it in that way. So there's this woman's going to her, oh, can we resuscitate him? And he's like, no, I've seen what
I
burnt bodies
doubt
look
it.
like before. Yeah, nah, nah. Yeah, nah, you ain't
Okay.
resuscitating Dad. That's a pretty sad moment.
case, instead of 1 through whatever it is, we've met and mark them by number. Go ahead and take those if you have them. Look at those. You had an opportunity to look at photographs before, probably, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and look at those and see if those. Now, it's going to be labeled aerial as in aerial photographs. Go ahead and look at 1 through 14.
Hey, young.
Okay.
Are those photographs, aerial 1 through 14, do they fairly accurately represent the area that we're talking about?
Yes, sir.
So this time I entered into evidence aerial 1 through aerial 14.
No, I did it.
Judge, I thought we didn't, I just published some guys for permission.
Anything we can do.
You should see on your screen there, this is aerial 1. Do you see that?
Yes, sir.
By looking at the screen, this is just showing from the courthouse to the scene. Can you tell the jury about how long, how many miles it is, approximately normal drive, how much time?
From the courthouse, 34 minutes and 16 miles.
About 34 minutes or 16.5 miles, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And Purcell Lane, what area of the county is that in, Cherokee County?
That'd be the northeastern corner.
And what is that, what type of homes and things are out there? Nice homes?
Yes, fairly large homes.
Expensive area?
Yes,
Affluent
sir.
area, I guess is what I'm trying to say?
Yes, sir.
And where were you
Affluence.
coming from when you went there?
So where it
Sure
says
has
Freedom
a
on the
fancy
map
map.
and Highway 20, our station is about very close to Highway 20 at that where you would have turned off of Highway 20. Our station's right there.
Wasn't it more
This is
relevant where the
aerial 2.
station is
This
than where the
showing you
courthouse
down
is?
Purcell Lane,
Yeah.
as you come down Purcell, and was the driveway where you picked up Scott, was that at the kind of right there where Purcell Lane is and the driveway meets?
Yes, sir.
So do you remember the long driveway going up?
Yes.
So did you meet Scott down here or up in the driveway? Where was it?
At Purcell Lane, the fire engine's too big to get down the driveway.
Right.
So the ambulance stopped there and the crew from the fire truck jumped on the back of the ambulance.
So everybody hopped in the ambulance and went up the
Yeah,
driveway?
yeah.
Aerial 3, this is just an overhead in Google Maps showing the property is. How would you describe this property if you could say, this is the type of property, this is what it was like?
Huge.
It's a very large, nice property. Couldn't really see the house at all from the road, from the trees.
What is that white thing, everyone?
Very large property.
What is that?
We've taken
That's
some
like a big
aerials,
bunker.
About a year later, some drone
A
photographs
golf
that
bunker.
you've been able to review.
Baldo bunker?
And this is aerial 4, so this is a snippet, if you would, from an aerial. Does this kind of look like the area that you went to on July 5th of 2018?
Yes, sir. I was more or less looking in the back, talking to the son. So I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to the driveway, but yes,
The
I did
horse
see-
paddock.
As we look at aerial 4, this photograph on the left of the screen is this big long driveway. Do you
Oh,
see
it's a
that?
herd
Yes, sir.
track.
As aerial 5, as you move up the driveway, is it correct to say that there's a road or driveway that goes to the right to the barn, that y'all went straight up to the house?
Correct, sir.
Wow.
And then aerial 6, is this an aerial showing the pond?
Yes, sir.
Is this the house behind the trees here?
It appears to be, yes, sir.
How about that? Aerial
Yes, sir.
7,
Yes, sir, that is the house.
aerial 8.
It's
this is
so
another
pretty. Look at it.
overview. Now, when you parked, and again, this is about a year later, but as you walk, did y'all walk around as where my mouse is on this item that's here, this white item? Did y'all go around
A horse
this side, this left
corral.
side, if you were facing the house?
Yes, sir, I
Okay.
believe so.
And then as you came around, did you come over to the back side?
Prosecutor
where
learned to
the
be a
burn pile was?
jockey there.
Yes, sir, we did.
Tell the jury, when you arrived expecting to see a person, when did things change for you? What did you see? What changed?
Seabiscuit, don't
As
film me
we're walking
now.
up to the burn pit, you could see some long bones. I saw a foot. and,
Mini horses.
The skull.
And when you saw that, what in your mind was going on? What were you thinking?
Sorry, we
Um,
just missed an
Just trying to make
important
sense
bit.
of it. I
Just a
didn't.
minute.
A
I was
foot.
giggling.
Person, when did things change?
Yes, sir, we did.
Tell the jury When you arrived expecting to see a person, when did things change for you? What did you see and what changed?
As we're walking up to the burn pit, you could see some long bones. I saw a foot. And,
Put it on Feet Finder.
the skull.
And when you saw that, what in your mind was
Rate
going
my
on? What were you
feet.
saying to yourself?
Just trying to make sense of it. It's not something you would typically see. So I was like trying to, like the skull, I thought maybe it was a rock. So I kind of moved it a little bit, put it back the way I found it. And
Just
the foot,
kicked it
was probably what
You
stands
put
out
it
the
back
most
where you
is the
found
foot.
it?
What things, equipment did you have with you to expect to find a person?
So the guys from the engine grabbed the bed and the equipment, the cardiac monitor, the jump bag, and they were coming behind me, and me and the son were walking, a little bit ahead of them.
When you got there, what was found? What happened?
Well, when I saw the bones, I advised dispatch that it wasn't a person down. It was a signal 48, which means a deceased person, and then to have the coroner out.
Did anybody touch the bone or do
Leg
anything with
bone
it?
connected to
Only
the
like I
knee
said, sir,
bone.
Did
you hear what he just
It may
said?
have been a rock, so I
Wait,
kind
no,
of
sorry.
You missed
lifted
it.
it a little.
He said, "Did you have to touch the bone?"
Was it erect?
Stop it! Don't. Say it. Okay, we're being so bad right now, right? This is just like anyone coming along who's not been to this channel and doesn't know our sense of humor is just gonna think we are. They're gonna say you are vile and disgusting,
Well, we are.
joking about this man's death. But come on, it's over. It's done. All right.
What happened?
Well, when I saw the bones, I advised dispatch that it wasn't a person down. It was a signal 48, which means a deceased person, and then to have the coroner out.
Did anybody touch the bones or do anything with it?
Only like I said, sir, the top of the skull looked like it may have been a rock, so I kind of lifted it a little bit and then put it back where it was when I realized it was definitely the skull.
So things changed from the person.
She hasn't
being
played
able to-
touch the bone for a long
the
time.
body basically
Correct.
remains. Is that
Yes, sir.
fair? Did law enforcement, were they quickly on the scene at that point? Did they come up?
Yeah, I remember them being right behind us.
I know you've probably seen a lot of things in your career, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
But did they shock you?
Yes, sir.
That states aerial 11 just showing the.
Well,
there's a
I mean,
photograph
okay,
showing the house
beautiful
in relation to the
waterfall.
pond.
Like
Yes.
she actually kicked the skull to start off with. That's what she said. She flicked it aside because she thought it was a rock, right? And then she realized it was a skull. So imagine that. Imagine just being like, oh, that's like just like moving things about and then being like, oh, whoops,
Yeah.
and putting it back into place.
My bad.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Big Daddy. Wow.
Air 12 going back over the pond to the arena, the sand pit. Is that fair?
Oh, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
13 just marching back down the driveway, leaving,
Yes, sir.
and then 14 just going back to the road.
Yes, sir.
But now you've had an opportunity to look at some, law enforcement was able to do some drone videos about a year later in June of 2019. Did you have an opportunity to look at those drone videos?
I did.
Just at this time, and were those videos fair and accurate as you know the property to be when you saw it?
Yes, sir.
I tend to have now aerial 15, aerial 16, and aerial 17, which are 3 drone videos done by the sheriff's office about a year later.
All right, you can judge. All right, they're mid.
I'm just going to let this one play. It's about 2 minutes and 10 seconds long.
At least she didn't do the skeleton dance.
I love drone footage.
Just maybe dim the lights or it's not.
Oh, can we dim the lights?
Do the last night better.
Sweet.
Let's flip the switch, right?
Yeah, when I saw there was drone footage, I was like, this is going in the video. Nice.
If only
But
we
I
could-
really sped it up, as you could see.
if only we could get like the drone operators, like Mike. He's just humming danger music.
Dun it. Dun it.
No, he's like playing. Oh, never mind. I just blanked on that.
But I had to like zoom in and crop it to get rid of the law and crime logo. So I didn't want that in my video.
Cucks.
Yeah. Airwolf theme song.
No, I was thinking of the danger music for Top Gun.
Fly away through
Yes,
the
Danger Zone.
danger zone.
Highway to the danger zone.
See, I love the way they do the turn things. Like if you were
You play
in an
now.
actual
Aerial 16, which is about 7 minutes. and
plane,
13
that would be
seconds long.
quite difficult. Oh, so what are the pods for?
And Captain Love, while that's going on, you went around this as the drone is going. This left side is kind of how
People?
y'all approach the burn pile.
Yes, sir.
Can I pause?
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
No, pods are for moving and storage. You can go to pods.com, or you can also call 800-776 pods for all your moving and storage needs.
Thanks. Anyway, why is there moving and storage there that day?
Because they are moving and / or storing things. There's a lot to move and / or store.
Anyway, chat, do you want to help? Why are they moving things that day? Any ideas? No? Who was moving? No? Okay. No problem. We'll come back to that
That is
question.
4 pods. That is a lot of stuff to move and / or store.
Not Big Daddy.
Well, they did move them. Just not properly
Maybe
stored.
it comes up in the trial. Yeah, I'm sure it comes up at some point. You would think. This is a big question.
Well,
Hey,
we know the
Christine.
prosecutor doesn't come up.
Hey, Christine, by the way, Sal's new name is Ilya, Ilya. Just so you know.
Oh, you just missed a beauty.
Did I?
Yeah, the prosecutor doesn't come up.
Maybe Melody had other bodies in those pods.
Lock on.
Hey, Lokong. I think these people just went into a room and went, yeah, I think she's guilty.
Ronnie,
Is Ronnie here?
I haven't seen you in a while.
She was here the other day.
Was she?
Yeah. Ronnie, how's it
Good to see
going?
Oh, this, I made the mistake one time. Why did I get a name change? I made the mistake one time of actually saying what my middle name is. And my middle name is Ilya, and my name is Ilya. Yeah. God damn it.
Hang on.
And my name is Ilya. And then, yeah, I had to do a little rebranding. Thank you, Trenton. You're a good friend. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, well, I mean, we could have gone with Satchel or T-Bone. You did say that your dad wanted to call you Satchel or T-Bone.
T-Bone was
And
his first choice.
So your full name is Ilya T-Bone Satchel. So we could go with that. In fact, Beautiful Waterfall and Evie sometimes both call you that. But I just sticking with Ilya, and so David has decided that's your name too.
Yeah.
And we've changed the Discord to read Ilya on all of the folders.
Yeah,
The only thing that hasn't really changed is your channel name, and you need to update it.
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. T-Bone. Yeah, his dad was gonna call him T-Bone.
There's a reason I ate steak every night for like 5 years.
Yeah. I mean, like your dad was trolling you at birth.
Oh yeah, my dad's a dick. Like my dad's the type of guy that when you're watching a scary movie as a kid, he'd quietly roll up a magazine, wait for the scary moment, and just throw it at you.
Satchel talk.
Well, Mads, first of all, I think she kind of took that name from me. Second of all, she, I think, is on hiatus.
Who's she? Is a she called T-Bone?
Yeah,
Really?
there was.
Okay, so they're going down the. Okay, so at the moment, they've gone from the house and they're walking through the woods and they're heading towards the burn pile. Now, this is kind of important because it shows you how far it is to the burn pile. Right? Remember, she's little. And how is she going to get this big dude to the burn pile? They're not even there yet. You're almost Barbara Ann, KLF. Barbara Ann, won't you take my hand? See, the Beach Boys are so good for doing silly voices with. Those songs are just made for silly voices.
I wonder if they. Yeah, that's a good question, Evie. They
Yeah,
find track
exactly.
marks.
Right?
Probably too burned to find on his
Yes.
body, but
Damn, I have so much reasonable doubt, and like I just followed bits of it, and no one who watched it. There we go. There's the burn pile. No one who watched it can answer my questions.
where's Dad?
Like, how did she get this giant body to there?
She ate a bunch of spinach. When Popeye.
Look how far away it is.
I don't know. We'll see.
See how it's on a slope? The juror who spoke to Julie Grant said, oh, she could have rolled it down the hill.
Well,
What?
Princess. They actually can tell if something has recently been rolled down the hill.
Yeah, they lightly mentioned a Kubota in a later testimony. There was a Kubota. So, little pickup tractor type thing. Someone got it there, why not her? Because she's teensy. That's why, John.
Maybe she
I just,
called
I
Zach.
just want that question answered, that's all.
Maybe she asked
Like-
Zachariah Anderson how to move a
Yeah,
body.
maybe. They're looking really closely. It's like, can we see any more bones?
While the freaking motor fans are blowing everything away.
It does look that way, yeah.
Great scene preservation, guys.
Yeah. That juror was stupid, Ronnie. Yeah,
Oh my god.
Kevin
I
Logan
did.
States Exhibit Area
that whole
16,
interview was
roughly
ridiculous.
Right at 7 minutes. Is this a view showing from the burn pile to the house?
Yes, sir.
300-pound victim, Lokong. Did you see him? He was massive.
She's a horse.
Next is States Exhibit Aerial 17, which is 4 minutes and 27 seconds. Another drone video.
Oh, this footage was a year later. Why? Oh, because it was after she was arrested. That makes sense.
Maybe they had to like justify the grant they got for a new drone. So they're like, what the hell? Let's go out and oh, you know that crime scene from a year ago? That case is coming up. Let's go see if we can get some new evidence.
Yeah. So like, yeah, so the house is up the hill. So she would have had to get him down the hill. I think the jury actually did a visit. I think. Did they have horses at the time? Yeah. The whirly things are called propellers. Look, I struggle with my words too. I don't know what things are called. Well, I think the motive for killing him would be money. Although there was something in the opening statements yesterday about him being dead not being worth anything, which doesn't really make any sense to me. Because they're still legally married. So wouldn't she get at least this house, you'd think?
Yeah.
And she was in a relationship.
No.
So him being gone would mean that she'd get the house for her and Rusty. Rusty's the boyfriend. But then him being dead and her being in prison means that the money would go to the sons
Yeah.
and
Captain
daughters.
States Exhibit Aerial 17, roughly at 3 minutes and 45 seconds, is it showing two doors on that side of the house on the basement level?
Yes, sir.
She just wanted to save on food. They're like, wait at the camera! The house was mortgaged to all hell. But surely there'd be insurance to
After
pay for
you
that.
realize what you were dealing with.
Yes, sir.
No further questions, John.
Alright. Anything?
Yes, Your Honor.
Like, you need to replay the video?
No, Your Honor.
Alright. Flip them back up, please.
Hey, Baldy! We haven't heard from Baldy yet.
Good afternoon, Captain Love. My name is John Luke Weaver, and I represent Melody Farris in this matter. And it is Captain, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So on that day, you responded with who?
Me and my partner, Kenny Holland, were on the ambulance. On the fire truck was Jacob Kinney and Megan Hamilton.
Okay. So you got off of the ambulance,
Yes,
and you get again. The fire truck could not make it up the driveway.
correct.
Why was that?
Because the weight of the fire truck, we don't typically drive the fire truck on driveways. If it's a long driveway, they'll either have to walk or they'll jump in the back of the ambulance with us. And on that call, they jumped in the back of the ambulance.
So you get out, you got your pack. You don't really know what you have at the time, as you testified to earlier. But you walked up the driveway and you encountered. Who did you encounter?
So at the end of the driveway, when we stopped and the crew from the fire truck was getting on, there was a gentleman at the end of the driveway telling us that he could show us where at the time we thought a patient was.
Okay. Now, you stated earlier that he kept saying to you he knew what a burned body looked like.
Correct.
And that's something that's resonated in your memory 6.5 years later.
Yes, sir.
All right. That was Scott Ferris, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. What was the demeanor?
He was, I guess the best word is just panicked.
Okay. Do you remember anything else? Did he say anything else to you about where the location of this was?
That he would show us, he said it was a pretty good walk, he would show us where it was.
Now, were there any other family members close by as this was happening?
I did not see anyone else.
Did you speak to any of the other family members on the property?
No, sir.
Did he mention to you or to anybody that worked with you that day, did he ever bring up anything about a missing gun?
No, sir.
Right. But how many times do you think he said he knew what a burned body looked like?
Probably 2-3 times when I was asking questions when we were still in the back of the ambulance.
Right. Do you remember anything else he said?
I don't remember when he said it, but he said his dad had been missing for a couple of days and they'd been looking for him, but that wasn't unusual for him to be missing, I guess.
He said that to you.
Yes,
And that's when he walked you back there himself?
yes.
And that was just as we saw in the video, back down the house, from behind the house. What would you say the grade on that piece of property was?
It was a little bit of an incline, but not too steep.
All right. And how far behind? I mean, because videos and pictures certainly don't do justice necessarily to being there in person. How far behind the house would you say that burn pile was?
I couldn't tell you. Because, I mean, at the time, I'm not thinking about how far I'm walking. I'm just like walking, trying to get some information and thinking about what we're going to do.
So generally speaking, so the images that we saw today were taken roughly a year later. You didn't take those pictures, correct?
Correct.
Right. But compare and contrast the state of the burn pile that day, July the 5th, 2018.
Just in reference to my report, I estimated it was probably about a 6 foot in diameter. I don't remember, I think 3 feet maybe high.
Was it still smoking? Could you tell? Was it hot?
I don't remember seeing any smoke. And we didn't bring our thermometer down there to check because we were on an EMS call. We were thinking, get the patient, go to the hospital.
And you mentioned that, did you have any gloves or anything like that on?
Yeah, we had medical exam gloves on.
So I imagine that you wouldn't have thought it was a very hot fire if you would reach down and touch it.
No, sir, it wasn't.
Right, when you touched,
Phrasing.
what was a remain, was it hot?
I don't remember it being hot, not like to burn me. It was warm outside, so I mean, it wasn't like it was on fire currently or enough to burn me, but it was, I guess, ambient temperature.
There'll be a number of expert witnesses. I expect that the state is going to. I keep thinking there's a map up there, but there's not. There's a number of expert witnesses that I believe the state's going to call, kind of talking about how they have mapped out the burn pit, the burn pile, where certain things were found within the burn pile. But you stated that you picked up what I believe you believe to be the skull of Mr. Ferris.
I didn't know who, but yes, it appeared to be a skull.
She picked
But
it
you
up.
picked it up, yes?
I didn't pick it up.
Okay.
I
No.
lifted like the corner and let it lay back down to where it was.
Immediately
I
laid it
did-
back down.
Yeah, I did not move it.
Okay.
I mean,
didn't
I
move
pick
it.
up to move it.
You didn't pick it up, hold it in your hand?
No, sir.
You just,
I think she kicked it.
I just
Rolled it
made
and
sure it
put it
was.
back.
I just made sure it was like not a rock, and there was,
and that would have been when you made the signal 48?
Yes, sir.
Was Scott Ferris standing there when you were doing that?
I assume so. I mean, he walked us back there, and he was still back there when we were leaving.
Were
I don't think he
Assume
left.
so.
any other family members around?
I did not remember any other family members.
Did you ever remember speaking with my client, Melody Farris?
No, sir.
And did you see her even?
I did not.
When you walk down there, and I believe this is important, so take your time to answer this question. Because all of Cherokee County responded following you after your signal 48. Did you ever notice any tractor marks near the fire?
I did not notice, sir.
All right. Did you notice any RTV tire treads? Like a tire tread, a car tread, any kind of a...
I did not notice.
All right. How about, could you see where horse hoof marks would be somewhere around the fire? Can you see any
Oh,
of that?
good
I didn't notice anything
questions.
like that.
All right. Any tools or implements for the fire?
I didn't notice. I wasn't looking for stuff like that either.
Yes, ma'am.
But I did not notice.
Okay. Anything else you would remember about that day?
No, sir.
How long did you leave after the signal 48?
Pretty quickly after I called and told them it was a signal 48 and law enforcement was there, we turned the scene over as quickly as possible, especially for the ambulance to get back in service for, the next emergency call. So we left pretty quickly.
I may have one brief second, Your Honor. That's all I have, Judge.
Yeah, he could have just let her go. This is good.
All right, you sit down.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, your name will call.
All right. That's fine. All right, call your next witness.
Nice work.
This time state calls Robert Raleigh. Robert Raleigh.
Very good.
Yeah, did you even look, Barney Fife? Nice. God, he's so small.
We like to figure this way to stay well warm.
He's so small compared to the other guys.
You got another one to call. Next is you long. Right here. Do the preliminary stuff.
Joseph,
Yeah, get up and stretch,
sir,
people.
raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear affirm that the evidence you about presenting this matter shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Have a seat, state your name for the record, and tell us where you work and what do you do?
Ben Riley, I work for Cherokee County Sheriff's Department, UPD, been there 11 and a half years.
And what do
Hey,
you do
Jim.
at the Sheriff's Department?
How's it going?
Investigate crimes, car crashes, supervise, and road patrol.
I want to turn your attention now to Thursday, July 5th, 2018, right around 1 p.m. Did you respond to 2155 Purcell Lane in
Blue
Alpharetta,
eyes.
Cherokee County, Georgia?
I did.
Tell the jury what you responded for.
Piercing
I responded for a
eyes.
person down. Essentially, I guess the son of the mother called and said he'd been to Iraq, seen a person burning before, he knows what it looks like, and I responded as the supervisor.
Where'd you come from?
Precinct.
How long did it take you to get there?
It took me quite a while.
And when you respond, what do you remember seeing there?
There was some family outside, and there was another deputy at the front porch.
You got your cell phone with you?
I do.
Is it on?
It's, yeah.
Do me a favor, the judge allows. Can you Google what day of the week is July 5th, 2018?
Judge, you okay?
What?
Google?
Google it. Just look it up on a calendar.
This is perfect.
So now you
Okay.
have to verify, is
Judge, I'll send
Google
it to
accurate?
State's Exhibit Riley 1, which is a calendar. Did you beat me?
Yes. There you go.
All right, so looking at State's Exhibit Riley 1, for your name and your one exhibit there, number 1, July 2018, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so you respond July 5th, which is a Thursday,
Yes, sir.
about 1 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
And do you have an opportunity to review State's Exhibit Riley 2, which is just a portion of your video from your patrol vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Is it fair and accurate and describe you pulling up the driveway?
Yes, sir.
Judge, at this time I'm tendering to evidence State's Exhibit Riley 2, which is a clip from his patrol vehicle video.
Okay.
Tendering to evidence this time.
Go ahead.
Yes, you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, don't hit the ambulance. Okay. Almost hit the ambulance there. Dumbass. Don't hit the guy either, sir. Thank you. Good lord.
Nice stopping.
Oh, no, map. Thank you. Simmer down, sir. Okay. No, Put the e-brake on, please. Thank you. Turn off the car. Good boy. Okay. Now give me the keys. And here's a field sobriety test.
Left of the screen, you'll see yourself walking up there.
Yes, sir.
Don't we switch to your body camera now, or are we just
Yeah,
gonna,
this is a bit weird.
we're just
What's
gonna
going
look at
on?
the ass of this car for a while? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool.
It's a nice car and all,
I
but
mean, yeah,
this
it's
is great.
Nice.
I have no idea. It looked like one of ours.
Sexy.
You go around to the left of the house. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Brilliant work,
Officer,
cops.
Something you'd like to share with the rest of us?
When
Yeah.
you arrived, where did you go?
I went to the left side of the house.
And where'd you end up?
And inside the house.
Did you go? How did you see in the house? Did you see Melody Farris, the defendant in the house?
Yes, sir.
Now let the record reflect. Is this the defendant that you saw in the house?
You know, I believe so.
I
It's
I
6
think
years
I
ago,
might
yes, sir.
have a sheriff
She looked like the person
sighting.
that you saw.
Yes, sir.
When you went in, where was she at?
She was on the outside, and then she came on inside.
Did you clear the house?
I did.
Tell the jury what clearing the house is.
So clearing the house is anytime you go on scene, you need to make sure that nothing else is inside the house, and that's just standard operating procedure. What we do.
When you
Stop.
walked in, did the defendant go and get anything from the house?
Yes, sir.
And what was that?
She asked if she could enter the house. She forgot to get 2 rings that were inside
How
her
long
drawer,
till we
and I
get to
allowed
the
her do
son's
so.
testimony?
And
I'm not
we
sure.
went inside the
I'll look
house.
that
She
up.
went into a junk drawer and pulled out 2 rings and put them on her ring finger.
Where was this in the house? Do you remember?
It was on the inside the kitchen.
Kitchen area.
Yes, sir.
And then after that, what happened?
And then she left. She went back outside.
At any point while you were out there, were you, I guess, tasked with doing security or make sure nothing was getting moved, things like that?
Yes, sir.
And did you ever smell anything?
Yes, sir.
Tell the jury what you smelled.
Just like cleaning solution, like bleach.
Cleaning
It was
solution.
a very faint odor.
You anything
Guilty.
about candle?
Yes, the candle was reflected in my report. I can't remember exactly the candle. It was 6 years ago.
But there was a candle burning in the house?
Yes, sir.
Nothing further, Judge.
Candle.
All right, swear.
Guilty.
Now, you said, are you corporal?
Yes, sir.
Also
Corporal John
narcissist.
Weaver, and I represent Melody Farris.
Hey, Pokemon.
So, What you just summed up, was that, how long were you there that day?
I was there for a while. I mean, if it happened at 1 o'clock, I wasn't relieved until about 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Right, so you were there 4 or 5 hours?
Sure.
All right.
Couldn't pee for
And
5
you were the
hours.
first one to respond, the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office?
Incorrect.
Okay. Who was?
I believe it was be on CAD, but I know that I relieved Deputy Moss at the time.
All right. So there had already been a number of people there by the time you got there.
Sure.
All right. And you walk in, were you the first person to talk to Miss Farris that you know of?
I don't know.
Sorry.
It's paused.
Had anybody else, you walked in the house immediately once you got there?
I don't remember.
All right. And you walked in the house and you immediately smelled, what did you say you smelled?
The odor like a cleaning solution, like bleach.
All right. Did you walk into a laundry room? Did you notice there was a laundry room close by when you walked in the house?
I don't remember.
Okay, you don't remember. And a candle, what did you say you smelled a candle burning?
I believe there was it reflected in my report that there was a candle. I don't recall.
Because you don't recall the candle.
Correct.
Then why would you write in a report that this candle was important to you, but you don't remember what it was?
Because that's 6 years ago.
Is it
Oh,
unusual
don't get
for people
sippy.
to have
Does
candle
he
burning in the
have
house?
a bit of an
Is it unusual?
attitude?
Yes.
Oh,
Is
he's
it
got a
unusual? Or
dude.
is it usual?
Yeah.
It's normal.
Correct.
So why was that unusual to you?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't clean my
And
house.
is it unusual for people to clean their houses?
Yeah, that's standard.
It's standard. And when you walk into a house, some of them smell clean, correct?
Sure.
Right? And would this have been any more different than if you walked into anybody's clean house? Yours, for example.
No.
I don't have a clean house, so I
Yeah.
wouldn't know.
I live like a slob, Your Honor.
All right, so you cleared this house, yes?
Correct.
All right. And was anybody else with you?
I believe Deputy Moss.
Okay. And when you cleared this house, did you notice anything else out of place?
I don't know.
Okay. Did you notice any blood splatter?
No, sir.
Did you notice any droplets of blood?
No, sir.
Did you notice a bullet surreptitiously placed in the floor in the basement?
No, sir.
Okay. Nothing else. You just noticed maybe the smell of, you say bleach, maybe,
Yeah, cleaning solution, bleach.
and a candle.
Yes, sir.
But you don't remember what the candle smelled like.
No.
Anything else? Fair.
All right, Porter. Thank you. Debbie, I'm going to follow up on this candle. I think you were in the kitchen, is that right?
Correct.
And you said it's been 6 years?
Yes.
Don't remember everything?
Don't.
Did you write a report?
Yes, sir.
Or you taught to write something significant or important to put in your report?
Absolutely.
Would it refresh your memory, your recollection, to be able to look at your report and see what you said or wrote down about the candle?
Yes.
Just my approach. With all this technology now, I have the reports on my laptop. So what
Sir,
want
I
you to
can't
do is
see you.
Take my laptop, just hold it to yourself. Is that your report?
Yes, sir.
Do me a favor, go ahead and just read it to yourself. Don't read it out loud. Go to the section at the bottom there where it talks about the candle.
Oh, you think Melody chased him?
All right, now being in the kitchen, there was the door. Where was the candle at?
I don't remember I mean, it was a big house. I don't remember exactly where the candle was.
Okay, you remember what room it is?
No, sir.
Do you now recall what you wrote in your report where the candle was?
Yeah, the candle was being lit in front of the basement door.
Now approach on. Basement door.
Yes, sir.
His eyes look like he's on cocaine.
He does, hey. Look at his
Lord.
eyes. He's like,
You just like
Did you
raid an
take any
Adderall
photos
shipment?
of where this candle was?
No, sir.
Are you aware of any being taken of this candle?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Did you ever look in the dining room where the candle was?
Again, I couldn't even tell you where the dining room was.
Right. And you couldn't tell me where the laundry room was either.
Correct.
That's all, Judge.
All right, anything else?
No, no, no.
All right, you can sit down.
Thanks, sir.
All right.
The last thing a prostitute sees, that face.
she's got pretty hair. Look at her.
Who?
Wow.
The bald defense
That-
attorney?
No, she, I said.
Oh.
I said she.
Off getting behind, but the attorneys have said that the next witness is going to be lengthy, and they don't want to
Lengthy.
start for 30 minutes.
Unlike
and
the
then break for
prosecutor.
evening and then start back in the morning. So we're
Unlike
gonna
the
recess,
prosecutor.
Today, y'all report back in the morning at, I want y'all here at 8:45 in the jury room. So that means
Sir,
y'all
I
need to
told
get
you
here
not to
before
say that.
Downstairs, there'll be someone, like I said, at your parking spaces. Does anyone know where are they under the deck? Does anyone have any idea?
Under the deck.
You need some deck
Drive around until you
sealant.
see someone who will direct you where you're supposed to go, or you see cones. There'll be some orange cones when you come in. I believe they're going to be under the parking deck. So when you pull in straight from the street entrance, go under the parking deck, and I think it'll either be under the parking deck or that first row in front of the parking deck. But they're probably going to put them under the deck in case we have weather, and that way y'all are not in the rain. So look for the orange cones or tape blocking off. There
For
should be
that
someone there
orange
directing you where to
cone on
go.
the orange deck.
That way we don't have to worry about having a place for y'all to park when we have hundreds of people here throughout the trial. It's critically important, everything I've told you so far about not talking to anyone about the case, looking up anything about the case, the witnesses, the parties, reviewing anything about the trial. There is multiple sources of what y'all have already observed on the internets right now. Don't watch any of it. If someone brings it to your attention, ignore it. If it pops
Like
up
that
in your
dick
feed,
recovery
ignore
addict.
it. All those things. And again, if anything significant happens,
And he
let us
definitely
know
will
and
come
we'll-
up in this
we'll address that in
trial.
the morning. Does anybody have any questions or concerns about what y'all are supposed to do between now and tomorrow? If there are any issues that come up overnight, if someone gets sick, something like that, call the jury phone number, leave a message. They'll check the phone first thing or send an email to them, whatever they want you to do. But check in with that, and they will call you in the first thing in the morning and give you all direction on what to do. And we will bring you in and accommodate whatever we can, how best we can. All right, anything else we need to take up before I dismiss the jurors? All right. I told the bailiff to instruct y'all if y'all want to bring in some snacks or drinks or things like that, y'all can use bailiff can put them in my fridge. Anything
Your
else?
fridge?
All right, and we'll recess for the day. So y'all
You
know.
have your own fridge?
This judge is a class act.
See, he's a little bit reserved at the moment. I think as the trial goes on, he gets more chill, right?
He was pretty chill in the sentencing.
I saw him when the verdict watch was going on, and he was like cracking jokes all over the place, and it was quite inappropriate because she is like stressed by then, and he's just like cracking all the jokes. And, it's quite funny, and she's like,
You hear the joke about the convicted murderer?
yeah, she got 30 to life. Anyway, yeah, well, I mean, I could give you 20, but don't look like you've got any more than that in your love. Thank you, Evie, for the 5 Excited Utterance memberships. Woohoo! I love you, Evie. You're awesome. You have just been the best addition to our family. So great. And you know what? I'm adding that to the tally. We are going to get some melody emojis going. Absolutely. And thank you also for the super chat yesterday. So that means that let's make that 10. So because you gave us $10 yesterday. And I need to get to 25 gifted memberships. So that makes it 15 till I can add a new emoji, potentially take one away. So that way we can start to have some fun with different emojis to do with the Melody Farris trial and do some other fun stuff as well. Who knows? I'm hoping to get some time to make a Ferris wheel and put some exhibits onto it once we get some exhibits going. So yeah, how fun. Can we fast forward through the kaka? What's the kaka? Can you be more clear about what that is? I'm very open to fast forwarding through things and skipping stuff that's sort of not really gonna make much difference. So if anyone's watched the whole trial and you're like, this bit is boring and useless, then please let us know. I will be guided
Maybe we
by anyone
can
who's
do what
seen
David
it.
did and like super chat for like to fast forward.
Super chat to fast forward.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm down for that. RA's thing. Okay, so can people, tell us what happened with RA's thing. So RA gets hilarious hate from the defense attorney in closing. Oh, really? Okay, so what I know about this thing with RA is that it's a recovery addict. Apparently, one of the witnesses watched something on the internet watched something on YouTube and referred to the little man in the corner speaking about something. Was it the gun? Was it the magic gun? The gun that went missing? Is that what it was? And yeah, and so yeah, that was brought up, and it turned out to be recovery addict, the little man in the corner that was talking. Yeah, how's that? He was the little man. I don't think he's that little. I mean, the little man's the prosecutor. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what she was talking about the prosecutor all along.
Yeah. How funny is that? It was the jury phone, jury rigged. I don't know. This judge is lax. Yeah, I guess he does. I'd snagged the judge's lunch. It used to be the internet before the middle of the bell curve got online. I know, now it's called the internet. Hella, skipping is fine. I do the same to Ilya's stream. Oh, Mads. Oh, you hurt his feelings. Oh, look, the ice cream man's here.
Oh.
Yeah. I already said something on the stream that a witness heard, and she was like, fuck, he's probably right. She ended up testifying about the gun, saying Melody probably stole it. Isn't that full on? Now, this just reminds me of the Zachariah Anderson trial when recovery addict actually ended up in that trial as well.
I don't think he actually was.
His voice was heard on the
was it?
loudspeakers. Yes.
Oh, I missed that.
Yes. Not in the middle of testimony, though, like it was in a break. But
because I remember there was the whole thing like, oh, if you're watching this, look up Judge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But his voice was heard then? Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He heard himself being
Yeah,
rejected.
through the mic.
Yeah. It was weird.
Because the judge was watching it.
Yeah. I'll take a Choco Taco. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yes, his voice was heard in the courtroom. I was watching it that day live. It was hilarious. Oh yeah, I remember. I remember that full on. Okay. Cool. He's cool, really clean, no edgy jokes and stuff over there.
Yeah, I don't mind him. His chat is but I don't mind him.
He's okay. He's a really sweet guy. He's a nice person.
He's nice.
He's a nice person. I was watching his channel well before he was monetized. So, and that was legit 18 months ago. So there you go. You can do a lot in 18 months. Somebody in the courtroom was streaming Ari's channel. Ari's eyes popped out of his head. He was horrified. Yeah, he was really worried.
Was he?
Yeah.
Why?
Because have I perverted the course of justice? Am I in trouble? Do they have freezies in Aussie? What's freezies? What's a freezie?
Ice cream, I think, or some type.
Okay, Ilya doesn't know. Orange are the best.
I don't eat ice cream, so.
Okay, so that's the home ice cream man. The home ice cream man's like a truck, and you buy ice cream in bulk and like little ice pops and things like that. So, and he actually comes all year now. He used to only come at summer, but now he's been coming all year, on Wednesdays. And unfortunately, I miss him most of the time because I'm streaming. But I'll get him next week. That's fine. Aww. Frozen ice with sugar syrup. A popsicle. Yes, like a popsicle.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Yes.
Oh, one
in
of
a plastic
those.
sleeve.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. You've never heard of a Choco Taco? I think they discontinued them. Sounds dirty. Sounds really dirty.
Taco Bell sold them for a while.
What's tomorrow your time? Because today is Wednesday the 11th here.
Wednesday?
Tomorrow is Wednesday the 11th for you. Yeah, right. So there's a Coburger hearing on the 12th, and I'd like to cover that. But that is Thursday, so therefore it's 2 days away for you, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I might do another one of these tomorrow. What do you guys think? Oh.
He agrees.
You guys down for hello Skylar, how are you? You guys down for another one of these tomorrow? Well, because tomorrow is our crime scene photos. So all around looking at the shed and the house and all that kind of stuff. So if you're Skylar's your best friend. Oh, that's nice. Cool. Thank you
Aw.
for inviting. Did you invite Skylar? That's nice. Yeah. If you guys are publicly buzzed murder church this evening, oh, are they started yet?
I think
they wouldn't have
in
started yet, would they?
45.
All right, well, we might chuck everyone over into the
Yeah.
waiting room over there. Hey,
Aw.
okay, yeah. If you guys are cool and you want to do this again tomorrow, we might get into the next witness. I am pretty much what I've decided is I'm going to kind of stick with this most days unless I've got something else on over the Christmas period. And like, yeah, if something else sort of topical comes up, I'll run that instead. So I'll probably run this sort of 3 or 4 days a week. I want to, like, Coburger is my baby. So if there's a Coburger thing on or something I want to comment on to do with the Brian Coburger case, I will switch over to that. Or if something like big happens in the law world, then I will change over to that. And of course I do hear Safer Days at 4 p.m. Eastern on Sundays. But yeah, let's just keep this going for now. So how about we do this again tomorrow, and I'll do it again at 6 p.m. Eastern. What are you thinking tomorrow, Ilya?
Nothing tomorrow. I am working on some stuff to start doing. I am thinking of doing maybe some like Zoom court stuff, but I'm trying to figure out the format and how I want to cover it. I was kind of between ideas, and I'm pretty close to figuring something out. So stay tuned, guys. I will be back soon.
He'll be back soon. He'll be back soon. Hey guys, I can't find. Oh, is Murder Church tonight the Alaska serial killer? Is that what Is that today? I'm just trying to work out which one. I don't want to send you to the wrong one. Maybe it is Alaska serial killer.
Yeah, it's tonight or today. I can send you the link.
Oh, yes, it is. Brian Smith, dude. Who's Brian Smith?
The guy that died, the CEO.
Oh, Brian Thompson. That's
no.
Brian Thompson.
Some beat
So I
up.
don't. Who's Brian Smith? There's too many Bryans. What's with all the Bryans?
A very white guy, judging by his name.
Is Brian Smith the Alaskan serial killer?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And Nam has been a member for 2 months. Thank you so much, Nam. That's really sweet of you. That's so nice of you to stick around. Members keep this channel going. I'm not kidding you. I cannot keep doing this without members keeping their memberships. So thank you so much for that, Nam. We get a lot of, like, I appreciate so much gifted memberships, and that when people get a gifted membership and then they keep their gifted membership, that just like warms my heart, because it's really is the only way that I can continue to put all this time and effort into this channel. I don't mind having a small chat. In fact, I like having a small chat. It means I get to say hi to everybody. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I'm not looking to have like thousands and thousands of viewers all the time. I like getting my part-time sort of
just
job
being able to
just
interact.
from I like getting my part-time job from being able to interact with people. But the only way I can do that is through membership. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Seriously,
Brandon's
Brandon?
joking. Brandon's joking.
Okay. Well, he got one earlier this stream, so.
Did he?
Yes. Yeah, he got one literally an hour ago.
Did he? Yeah. Brandon got a free membership.
God damn.
You loony. Ronnie gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Ronnie. That is so sweet.
Thank you so much.
You're an absolute legend and a big supporter of the channel too. I really appreciate that. That's so kind. So yeah, I'm at that point in my career right now where I'm actually looking at studying again, so I can get back into teaching in college settings. because if you don't know, I teach graphic design, but I teach like one-on-one, like tutorials. But I need to upgrade my my diploma so that I can teach teach graphic design at college again. And yeah, I know, but it means I'm going to have to do some more like hours studying. But yeah, unfortunately, that means that I do actually rely on this income a bit to supplement my teaching. So yeah, I really appreciate everything that you do. 100% funded by memberships and super chats. Oh,
Jesus.
and John too. Thank you. Oh, you know what? You know what we're up to now, so we have to count. So 5 from Ronnie, and 5 from John.
So we are at
John.
25, right?
We were at 10 before, and so now we're at 20. So 5 more, and we get to a new emoji.
No, I thought we
were at 10 because we had a $10 super chat yesterday, and then we have 5. Oh, hang on, I've got they're all starred.
Yeah, silly. 5.
5
15 today.
15
$10
today,
super.
5 yesterday, and maybe we're. You might be right.
See,
You
I'm
might be
keeping
right.
her
So-
honest, chat.
Now, listen, I am a graphic designer, colors and shapes, no good at maths. So you need to
Yes.
help. You need to help me out, right? You need to help me out. We're going all night, chat. No, we're not. I'm just trying to.
Well, with her
set
math
up
skills,
my-
we may end up going all night, actually.
Yeah. I actually haven't even set up the redirect yet. I was just too busy thanking people. So, just a sec. All right, hang on. Set up that. Thank you, John. Love
Thank
you,
you so
John.
much. And
You're awesome.
Ronnie. So great to see
And
you.
Ronnie and Evie.
And Evie.
And them for being a member for 2 months. Much appreciated. Okay. And yes, we'll do this again tomorrow, 9 a.m. my time, 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. A minute. I'm editing the wrong video now. And I want to send you over to Murder Church. So, hang on a minute. Send you to church? Justin just became a new member. Oh, yay. Even though he's always whining about me being late and gloating at me.
Aw.
Oh, Justin, thank you.
I guess we can put up with him now.
I suppose we can put up with you now. Thank you, Justin. Much appreciated. Thank you for being a member. I thought you were already a member, but clearly you weren't. Now you're green. Now we accept you. Love ya. You're awesome. Actually, guys, if you're not a member, if you are a member and you're not in our Discord, make sure that you are. Justin, come on, join us. Click on the membership tab and go to the link to the Discord and mosey on through. We have really good discussions in there about all different cases, not just the ones that we're streaming about. We're having good old chats about the whole Luigi situation, Sarah Boone situation, politics, all sorts of things that are just trending at the moment. So come in there and chat. Glad I caught you guys. Pokemon, I know that you had some sickness in your family recently. Or was it someone passed away? I'm so sorry for that. And I just wanted to say, since I saw you in chat there, I just wanted to say my sympathy to you, and I hope that you're doing well, you and your family. So really good to have you here. You're always welcome in our community, and you're part of our community. So welcome, and I hope that you're all good. I hope you're all good. Your mother-in-law. That's right. Yeah, mother-in-law. So yeah, lots of love to you. Big hugs. Big hugs. All right. Starts to the feds. I'll keep this short. Yeah, right. Murder Church. Yes, Murder Church is on soon. Murder Church is the name of like one of the series that Publicly Buzzed do. It's a great name. I love Murder Church.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. It's cool. You're in the Discord. Yeah, you're in the Discord even though you're not a member.
No,
Did
he's
you just...
for me, I think.
Oh, you remember with... he's one of yours. He's one of yours. Right. Well, now he's one of mine.
Traitor.
Right. Traitor. Okay, cool. All right, sweet. Now you are redirected. So time to end. And it's time for the song. Thank you, everyone, for your generosity. And I'll see you again tomorrow, same time, same channel, for more burning. And it's you, Scott, you, and now I know why. Let's go. Time for the song. Not that song, the other song.
Nazi song.
She was a fake lawyer from the future. She got on YouTube and made some live streams. The co-host is Dolly and she dances sometimes. The words are always so loud and because she's an 803.